doing is we're going to walk through how to do a service call, or how I do them. We are on a vacant house. Nobody lives here, of course, you see. And the complaint is there's no air. And so the first thing we're going to do is just go check the thermostat. Alright, somebody has been here apparently, and they've left the thermostat in the cooling, and of course it's ran down to 76, and if you can see it says 83. So, which means it's calling, and I can hear the fan going. What we're in is a little condo, townhouse kind of deal. There's a unit on one side, we're in one, there's a unit on another, and I think there's another unit on the other end. So so we just can't walk out the outside door. There's a balcony over here, but we're up, so the units are down below. So first thing we're going to do is check for a breaker, see if somebody's not turned the breaker on, because a lot of time on the foreclosures or rental houses or something, somebody will come and turn the breaker off. So I'm assuming this is the garage right here. And it is. Look around. No breaker in here. I don't see a panel. So let's keep looking for a panel. See, the reason I knew what door to go through was this is locked. So it's got a lock on it. So that tells me it's probably a basement. There's a door here. That's just a closet and a bathroom. So there's only one way to get downstairs, and that would be this one right here. So let's take a walk downstairs. Somebody left the light on apparently. Alright. So we're down in the basement, and here's the panel. We did find it. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. We got one double pole breaker, and that's for the dryer. Everything else is singles. See, we got a furnace that's a 15 amp, and it's on. But I heard the fan upstairs, so that tells me I have power up there. And since there's no double pole breakers other than the dryer, that tells me that the breaker is outside with the meter. So let's walk outside, and I guess this is the door right here. So unlock it and go outside. Alright. As we see, the unit's not running. I'm going to set my meter down on my bag. And here's the meter right here. And what do you know? Breaker's turned off. So you have your main breaker, you have your little 40 amp breaker. Alright, so let's turn it on. I hear the compressor, but no fan, so we're going to turn it off. Oh. If the fan's out, if the fan's not running, it's going to be one of two things. Either the fan is bad, or it's got a bad run cap. So we're going to check the capacitor first. And if that's good, then we'll move to the fan. Alright. I see the capacitor's kind of bulged up, so that tells me the capacitor's probably toast. So let's go ahead and take it off. Got our yellow wires here, which is your common. got your blue wire here, which is your compressor, and then your brown wire is your fan. So let's take it out of here. Alright, now the next step is to see what it is. It's a 40/5 right there. So we'll measure it. Tim's already got me set up there with the microfarad reading for the capacitor. Go to your common and your fan side. There you go. And then we'll just check the compressor, see what it says. Well, I would say this capacitor is bad, so we'll get a 40/5. We'll put it on it, and while we're up there, if you'll notice right here on the service valve, it doesn't have a cap. So we'll get our gauges while we're up there and a new capacitor. Come down here and put it on and check it out. And then once we get the outdoor unit running, we'll go upstairs and check the filter and that kind of stuff. This one should be just a simple run capacitor, and you know, we'll get this one done and move to the next one. Alright, so it's been really busy, and as you can see from the back of my truck, it's kind of messed up. So all the installs I've been doing. But the 40/5, we'll have to get some make a strap for it, because as you can see the difference. Big difference. Well, we're back at the outdoor unit. As you see, I have a Phillips chuck on my little drill there, because I was doing a mini split install yesterday. So I'm gonna put that in my bag so I can lose it. Then I'm going to go in my front pocket here and see if I can't find my chuck. Now, I don't know about y'all's front pockets, but this is what mine kind of looks like all the time. Look, I got a brass thing there, got a couple pistons. Wait, you know, got some pistons, got some wire nuts. There's an anchor. I carry all kind of junk in my pockets. There's my quarter right there. Stick that on there. Stick all this stuff back in my pocket, because, you know, I never know when I'm going to need it. So, every service guy needs to have a pocket full of junk. Anyway, so we got our capacitor, and we're gonna find a place to mount this thing. So we'll hopefully the hole that was there will fit. So we'll put our first screw in right there. So you got these two holes where that old bracket lined up. Hopefully, I guess we could have used one of those screws. Let's go back and use one of those screws, because the hole's already there, and that screw was made just for that hole, or the hole was made just for that screw, because it's got fine threads on it. There you go. Got that one in. Pull that one over. Put your capacitor in like that. Sometimes you got to move it over. You see, I didn't leave enough there. So we'll put that one in that hole. Like that. Now we'll have enough. Get one of our new screws there. It's always better to start your hold first and trying to hold everything, and that way you have a hole to go into and you're not trying to hold your drill and all kind of other stuff. Put that wire back. Alright, so our blue one was the compressor wire. So you put it over on the one with 3 terminals. It would be marked HERM, H-E-R-M. And then our fan wire was our brown wire. Put it over on the single one, which is marked fan. And then yellow goes on the 4 because it was marked, or is marked common with a C. And there you go. That's the new capacitor installed. Now we just turn it on and see if it works. Look at that. Okay. Next thing we want to do is go upstairs, find out what kind of metering device we have, so we know whether to check subcooling or superheat. So let's take a walk up into the attic. I'm assuming that that's where it's at, but it's blowing out pretty good, so let's see where the gate's at. Oh, we're right here. Tim's got my gauges down on the ground.
It's making some freaky noises.
Yeah, it's making some ugly noises. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this one's low on Freon. It's going to be low on Freon. Let's see what our high side pressure is going to be. Let's leave these pressures off a little bit. Well, let's go up to the attic and see what kind of metering device we have. Hot up here, hot. Alright, this unit has a piston on it, you can tell from that right there. So I'm gonna go get my other probe and check superheat. Alright, while we're over up here, we're gonna check the filter. Oh, wow. Gonna have to turn the furnace off for that one.
It's pretty filthy.
Yeah, it's pretty dirty. What do you think?
Yeah.
Think it's time to change filter?
I think so.
Alright. Well, while I'm out there getting my probe, I'll grab another filter. Bring a filter in, change it, and then go check everything out.
Good thing we just got some new ones.
Good thing. Alright. Alright, what you really need to do when you put a filter in is put the date on it. And the reason I say put the date on it, for a couple different reasons. So somebody knows when the filter was changed. And if anybody ever denies you were out there, you can say, go up to the filter and look, I dated it. So today's the 16th of July, 2014. Wrote it right there. This is a rental house, so I'm not putting a sticker on the furnace. You know, sometimes they get other bids. Sometimes they use other contractors. Alright, so filter's in there. We'll turn it back on. Alright, let's go down. Alright, let's head back outside. Well, we're back out here. I turned power off. I did not go check the thermostat, and I'm sure what happened is the thermostat is powered, and whenever you turn power off, it shuts off. So I'm going to put my probe back on here, put my probe on it, and put my probe on it, go upstairs, reset the thermostat because I'm sure it went back up to 85 degrees. And come back down here and wait for its 5-minute time delay. Alright, so we just got up to the thermostat. It's just like what I said, 77 in the house, 85 on the stat. So we're going to run it down to 70. We'll put the fan in auto position. Well, we ran it to 65. We'll put it on 70. Alright, back to the unit. I can hear the unit, I can see the leaves blowing, so she's running. Alright. Let this run for a few minutes to see what we got going on. Alright, so I didn't want to bore you with the time it took for the refrigerant to get stabilized. So we're at 71 pounds, 19 degree superheat. You can see the pressure's 237. That's about as best it's going to get. We're not going to rebuild the wheel on this job. So what we're going to do now is put my stuff away, put the panel back on, gather up the stuff, put the caps back on it, and then go up and do the invoice, and you know, lock the door and get out of here. Just checking to make sure it had an O-ring in there in the service cap. It did, so we're good. Yeah, that's it on this one. Everything's running. Now we'll go up and do the invoice. Make sure everything's locked. Alright, so we're going to run it up to 78. Actually, we're going to put it at 80 because nobody's here. And then make sure it's on hold. And it is. Alright. Got it locked up.
How'd you get the key in there?
I just got a little spot and you put the key in.
Oh.
And let's go load the tools. Alright. Hang that up there. Take that probe off. That probe off, and then we'll put this, take this right there. Drop it in there. Door unlocked.
Latch. Is that door unlocked? Probably. Yep.
Can't believe I left the door open. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do on our service call, start the truck up and get some manufactured air. Because it's hot. It's really not that hot, it's just in the 80s. Then I get my tablet out right here. Get my tablet out and go over to my QuickBooks. Hey, this lady's already her stuff's already done, so I'm gonna edit it. Add item. See what we're let's see. So then I just type in. Seven.
This video should be called "The Life of a Cap Changer."
Yeah. Right. So now we're done with our invoice. It was just that easy. And then we're going to save it. Alright, so the invoice is saved. I've got several, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 invoices from them that I get to send them once a week. They won't take multiple invoices. They want one invoice one time a week. So today's the Wednesday, and I still got another call for them to do. So I'm gonna wait till I do the other call, and then I'll send them that one long invoice. But anyway, that's how I do my service calls. We all do things different. If you do yours different, then good for you. If not, then that's how I do mine. Anyway, y'all have a great day.